Okay, hi, my name is Leanna, and this is my Module 2 reflection for Introduction to Instructional Technology here at Fort Hays State University. And I have some questions that I will then answer. So the first question is, describe a recent situation where you installed or updated an application. Did you have any problems with the installation process, and what did you do to fix the problem? Recently, I installed a stellarium for my astronomy class, and it just allows you to kind of like look at like constellations, planets, some satellites, and basically anything about that. And it gives you like the grid view and what you need to know. I didn't really have any problems downloading that or installing it, but I think it's pretty cool. So yeah. And second question, have you ever created a PDF before? Um, Not really. Besides for right now for like module 2, but I think well, when thinking about it, for some of my other classes, like if I try to upload it as like a Word document, like the spacing and all the wording gets like kind of messed up, and so sometimes I would download it as a PDF, and that's really all I know for that process of making a PDF. I thought it was fairly simple. It's not that much, like, it's basic understanding. Describe ways that you can. I think PDF files are easier, and it's easier for people to read, especially like on different devices. And what I like for, say, for Blackboard, it'll give you the option to like download as a PDF, and instead of like having that open like another app on your laptop, you could have it as a window. And I think like as a future teacher, um, I would definitely use that a lot and just make it simpler, if that makes sense. Question 3, what productivity systems do you have experience using? So I mainly use like the Google stuff, like Google Docs, Excel. That might be Google. I don't know. But around that, I am experienced in Word, and I use that sometimes. But like I said, I mainly use the Google stuff and like Google Slides, PowerPoint that I like using. Select question 4. Select a productivity system from this chapter and create a document, or a document that you have already created. So I used a Excel because for spring break, my friends and I are trying to plan to go to like a beach, maybe somewhere down in Texas, and kind of like we're using. I'm using Excel just to try to like span out the like the prices, like what's this going to cost, what's a hotel going to cost if we're doing that, or a Airbnb, gas, snacks, um, then like when are we going to leave, come back, and I think it was like easier, so I share that with all my friends, and it's easier like just to look at it, and we're still in the function of debating if we're actually going to do it, which I hope we would, but you know. Question 5, who did you share it with and why? What is your experience in collaborating with shared documents like this? Like I said, I shared it with my friends who we are all planning to do a spring break trip, and the experience went really well. Like I said, we all found it pretty easy just to follow along, and we can make like changes if we need to. And like that's definitely something I would do in the future. And like I said, it's simpler, it's easier, and yeah. Have you ever used a webcam to record yourself and upload a video to the internet? No, I have not. This is actually my first time, so yay. Um, my challenges for this, like, I will not lie, I put this at the last minute because I have really bad social anxiety, and even if it's on the internet, I'm like it's like it's scary for me. But, you know, I'm working through this. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I hope not. But yeah, and I'm doing this in front of my roommate, so very sorry. But describe ways that you think you describe ways that you think video recordings can be useful for you as a teacher, future teacher. So videos, of course, are going to be, say, for students who aren't, or either like remote learning or like can't be in class for a reason. You could like record yourself doing teachings, or like be like a one-on-one, or like use it as a guide and they could follow along with that. And for me, video recordings I used a lot when I was in high school, because so my senior year is when we got all on lockdown. That was like the beginning of the pandemic. And it was a bunch of video recordings or like Zoom meetings, but mainly like recordings. And I was just using those to follow along, help me with my homework. And because my teachers used, like I said, video recordings to kind of post the notes, like the teachings, and some of it was just kind of like help you get through the rest of the year. And yeah, so that was my reflection. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but yes, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.